My husband had been redirecting my paycheck into his private account. For 20 years, he bought himself a second life with my money, and he did it all while I cooked his dinner every single night. My name is Patricia. I am 45 years old, and this is the story of how I took back everything. Ronald and I had been married for 22 years. He handled all the finances, his idea from the very beginning. He said, "Patricia, you are not good with numbers. Let me take care of it." I believed him for 20 years. Then one day, a bank statement arrived by mistake. Wrong envelope, but our address. I almost threw it away. Something stopped me. I opened it at the kitchen table. An account I had never seen. Ronald's name. Large deposits. Going back years. My hands went cold. That evening I said nothing. I smiled at dinner. I waited until Ronald fell asleep. Then I called Nicole. My daughter arrived at 7 the next morning, with Diane right behind her. I placed the statement on the table without a word. Nicole's face went completely still. Diane picked it up and read every line. She said, "Patricia, I think there are more accounts." She was right. Diane called Mr. Foster that same afternoon, a financial expert, sharp and experienced. He spent 3 days going through everything. He came back with a thick folder and placed it in front of me. He said, "Patricia, your husband has been taking money from your salary every single month for 20 years. Nicole grabbed my hand. Diane went very still. I looked at that number for a long time. 20 years of my work, 20 years of his lies. Ronald came home that evening, completely unaware, kissed me on the cheek, talked about his day. I watched him and thought, how many times did you look me in the eye and lie? 3 days later, Ronald walked through the door to find Nicole, Diane, Mr. Foster, and my lawyer, all sitting in his living room. He stopped in the doorway. His face changed instantly. He said, "Patricia, what is going on?" I stood up and said, "Sit down, Ronald. We need to talk about the numbers." He tried to explain, then denied, then went completely silent. My lawyer placed everything in front of him, account by account, year by year. Ronald had no answer for any of it. The divorce was finalized 4 months later. Full financial restitution, ordered by the court. Nicole hugged me outside and said, "Mom, are you okay?" I looked at her and said, "I am better than okay. I finally know what my own life is worth." They will smile at your face and steal from your hands at the same time. But numbers never lie, and the truth always finds a way, sometimes in the wrong envelope. Subscribe to Story Nation, because you deserve to know your own worth.